Hey Jimmy, it's deja vu.
What kind of like backwards deja vu?
Well, yesterday's video started in exactly the same way, but let's face it, we're in lockdown. Sorry guys. So I'm commuting again with Jimmy, but this time he hasn't got a backpack on. Have you done that on purpose to make me suffer?
Yeah, that's what it is. Fortunately, everything is at the office this time, so I don't need one.
Nice of Emily to ride all the way to the office with your bag on. I feel like we've been descending for about an hour, so I'm not looking forward to going home later.
As you know though, the climb back is one very steep climb.
This is the Derwent Walk, which goes pretty much all the way to Jimmy's now after the descent that lasted all day. I actually rode this the other day, much better today, because it's raining a little bit and it's a weekday, which means there's no one here. It was almost too busy to ride before because it was a Sunday, sun was out.
To be fair, this end of it is a lot quieter though.
Yeah, people don't go as far from the car parks as they're lazy, aren't they?
The other end finishes in Gateshead, Bladen, something like that.
Yeah.
Which is obviously quite a populated area. Lots of people out doing their little walks with their dogs.
Especially in the current climate, people don't want to go too far, do they?
But let us not forget that you're now officially a Londoner and you consider 5 people to be busy. I'm
trying new settings again, Jimmy.
Oh yeah? How did they come
So we make
out
this
last time?
exactly the same as the last video by talking about GoPros. I've changed the settings on the GoPro so it's not quite as zoomed in with the super hyper smooth boost thing.
Right.
Which, because I think this is still stable enough, but I don't have to stretch my arm out and hold it too far away to get a shot. So let us know in the comments what you think of this shot and the riding footage, because I think it's a good happy medium without having to carry 2 cameras with you.
How did the last stuff come out?
Pretty good. You'll see it later today, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you enable the bell, like, subscribe, all that shit.
If I comment, I get to see it?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Have you been here? Have I taken you here for a coffee before?
Nah, where are we?
Or hot chocolate? Nitsley Farm Shop. It's on the lines. It's nice. Sometimes have a hot chocolate there. Sweetness, hotness, tasty.
Great story.
Everything is upside down. Don't know what's going on. I see you pass me by, and you don't walk alone. Yeah, yeah.
Have you told everyone we're both incredibly hungover?
No.
Just for the record, we didn't hang out and drink beers together.
No.
We're independently hungover. Neither of us had the knowledge of that until we both met up and were struggling to talk. And I still am struggling to make words come out of my mouth.
Problem is we got given quite a lot of champagne and Prosecco and things like that because we moved house. Just lovely people who are friends with us sending it to us, or like our parents, and then we haven't had an opportunity to drink it because of lockdown. There hasn't been any parties or anything, so we just thought, well, let's start chipping away at it.
Wait, you live up here now? Do you have me your address? It is very muddy, isn't it? I think that's the problem with commuting, or lack of infrastructure, because it's fine getting this muddy a couple of times a week when you ride as much as we ride bikes, but if you're just like a normal person that just wants to ride a normal bike to work in clothes rather than having to just, you would get to work and you'd have to deal with this amount of mud. Like, it's only because we're cyclists. Like, if I worked for someone else in a proper office and turned up like this, like, you'd literally have to strip off before getting in the office.
That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
It would. Has been done before. No, it hasn't been done before. The linking roads around here are so good. Like, they just need a cycle path.
Pave and light all of the wagon ways.
Oh my god, imagine that.
If you're on your own and it was dark, you could get into some trouble there, couldn't you?
You heard about the wolves?
It's not really wolves, mate.
Have you not? Has Hopper not told you about the wolves?
Yeah, well, yeah, he has, but I didn't believe him. You're late. You're fired.
Early. As I took this one turn, I had the worst bike crash of my life. I couldn't even get up, and some people asked if I was okay. I said, yeah, but that was a lie. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Steve-O's bike packing.
Just around Hollywood, I think.
Steve though you started bike packing, let's hook up and go for a trip. Death Valley's near LA. That was Jimmy's commute extended edition. Out of the wind most of the day, on the lines. Short way back though. Should give me a nice clean 3 hours at zone 2. What a day. Finally, no more wind noise. Is microwaving coffee bad form? You see, I treat coffee like a drug for productivity, but I live with Daisy and she's, well, she was a barista. Managed a coffee shop full of baristas. I hope she doesn't judge me. Finally got myself one of these pumps where you can put all the air into a chamber and then put all the air into a chamber and then release it all at once, so you can blow up tubeless, not blow up, so you can correctly install tubeless without using CO2 canisters, which I think can sometimes freeze the sealant inside your wheel, and apparently it can turn into loads of little weird balls instead of actually sealing your tyre. So I thought I'd buy one of these, which is a bit ugly, but it can live in the workshop once it's done. Easy to operate, even for a stupid person. Yet another beautiful day up here, and I'm craving getting back to normal life. Not too long now until the restrictions do start to change here in the UK. I think we've got 10 days until we can meet groups of 6 people outdoors, which will be a huge life change, especially as the weather's getting better. Being able to socialise and actually, in our case, meet our neighbours will be pretty cool. Focusing on these little milestones and breaking them down into smaller chunks is the way I'm dealing with the pandemic at the moment, and I feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel now. In some disappointing news, our first mountain bike race that we were supposed to be doing in Andalusia in Spain, which was on the 20th of April, has been postponed by a month. Not completely the worst thing in the world, because I need some more time to practice my mountain biking, and Lawrence hasn't even got a bike yet, so if anything, it means we're going to be a bit more comfortable when we finally get to do the race, and we've got a little bit more time to train and prepare. Traveling internationally in April did actually seem like a bit of a push, but we've come up with an alternative cycling project, which was actually being developed by my friend Dan Hughes in conjunction with Wilier as a video series on the Wilier YouTube channel. The plan is, late April, we're going to head to Scotland. They found an amazing gravel route, they've hired a film crew, and we're going to be shooting up there for about 4 days. I'm going to be able to film a behind the scenes on this YouTube channel, so please stay tuned for that. That is the plan for the next few weeks. Hopefully the weather continues to improve and we don't have too much rain or snow in Scotland.
I can't, please, 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 please.
Do you want to come? Another present from Sigma Sports.
Oh, thank you. Got gelatin in it though.
Oh.
Share my coffee with.
No, it's a very important weighing of packages, thank you.
Drugs.
Yeah,
You dealing
packages
drugs?
of drugs. We're the Biff Boys, haven't you heard? It's a northern thing. I didn't know what Biff was, but
Biff and chip.
it's northern for joint. Or Biff and Chip, yeah. Rich Mitch is a Biff Boy as well. He's in the club.
Rich bitches.
Rich Mitch!
Oh, he follows me on Instagram, I think. Got batteries. They're all the way up the stairs.
Who uses batteries like that? Batteries.
Oh my god, they've thought of everything.
I bet they're quality.
You're meant to lick batteries before you put them in, right?